Oh my God, your time is running out. Interest rates are going up. You better buy a house soon. Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Lina Krylov. I'm a top producing realtor in the Denver metro area. And today I'm going to be walking you through one of my finished flips in Denver, Colorado. I've been flipping houses for over 15 years and I have helped numerous clients flip their homes as well. I have a true passion for it. I love the design aspect of it. I love the money-making aspect of it. So please make sure to watch the entire episode to find out how much I made on this particular flip. There are two kinds of flips out there. Obviously, you have the lipstick flip, which is easy, in and out, couple of weeks. Usually, you don't spend more than $15,000 to $20,000. Entails replacing flooring, paint, maybe painting of the cabinets, not a major renovation. The other most common flip out there is going to be a full renovation, which is exactly what this home was. It took almost a year to get it done. I get the same question over and over a lot of times is, why did you buy this house in particular? What made it special? So some of the things that I look for are obviously location. So I could change a house and make it beautiful, but I can't move a house. So one of the reasons I bought this particular flip is definitely location. It's close proximity to the highway. You've got 2 on-ramps within 3 minutes of the house. It's close proximity to downtown, shopping, Cherry Creek, everything that people are looking for when they're looking for a home in Denver. One of the other big options, one of the other big things that was a big plus for me was Cherry Creek schools. So for resale, when you have a home like this, which is going to be targeted towards a family with kids, you definitely want to make sure that the school district is something that's going to be appealing to the buyer. One of the other things that I always love is not having an HOA. And this is just kind of a sleeper neighborhood. Again, not a lot of people know about it. People that do live here usually don't resell. And so it's rare to grab a property in this neighborhood for a flip. So anytime that something comes up in this area, I try to grab it. So I bought this house, it's been almost a year. Now, again, with COVID, everything is delayed. So if you are thinking of getting into the flipping business, please make sure to account for the timeline of materials coming in. It's not going to be as quick as you think it's going to be. This home is about 2,650 square feet. When I bought it, it was a 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home. It is now a 5-bedroom, 3.5-bath home, which I think is huge for resale, with a main floor bedroom and ensuite bathroom, which can work both as an office, or if you have, you know, an older family member that doesn't want to take stairs, it accommodates for that as well. So when I first purchased this home, there was a huge mural when you walked into it. So obviously we covered that up. There was a dated wooden railing that got replaced with wrought iron. All new flooring throughout. As you can see, all custom lighting, white paint to make the space feel light and bright. The wall between the kitchen and a dining room got opened up. On the main level, there was already a half bath, but that got completely remodeled with custom cabinets. We did a custom built-in the dining room, just for looks. Honestly, it looks great. As you can see, the kitchen turned out amazing. It's large, it's bright, there's a ton of cabinet space. We did a custom marble backsplash, gas stove, an island. We weren't able to do a huge island, but we did put one in, and we did a waterfall countertop on it. So this kitchen is just perfect for entertaining, for being functional, and I don't think you're gonna run out of space. Right off the kitchen, we have the family room and then the flex space, which can be used as a playroom and an office. Then as we walk into the living area, you could see the modern fireplace, put in some huge tiles to make it pop. Off the living room, there used to be a big office with a door leading in from the outside. So we actually converted that into an ensuite main floor bedroom with a full bath in there, gorgeous tile work, nice walk-in shower. I think that added a big plus to the home. As we make our way upstairs, you will see that railing I was mentioning. We put in wrought iron, and everything just looks a lot more modern. We spent quite a bit of money on modern light fixtures, and I think the space just completely transformed into something beautiful. As you make your way upstairs, there's actually 4 bedrooms. They're all really good size, which is, you know, for a house this age, not very common. You know, again, light and bright. So we added light fixtures, white paints, new carpet. As you make your way into the master bedroom, which is a great size, we added custom tile to the fireplace and then expanded the bathroom to have a huge walk-in custom shower with 2 shower heads, and a huge walk-in closet with full built-ins in there, double vanities. I think that that is a huge plus in a home this age, which you don't see very often. So I think that was a big selling point. And again, you know, I always like to spend extra money on light fixtures. And I think, you know, as far as putting in a huge walk-in shower, that is big for getting top dollar for resale. Upstairs, there's also another full bathroom, which got a full rehab, you know, custom tile, double vanity, upgraded light fixtures. So the whole house is pretty much brand new. And then as we make our way through the home, we're gonna go downstairs and check out the finished basement. So the basement is not huge in this home. It's about 700 square feet. So we really kind of had to get a little bit creative with some custom railings going in. We also did a wet bar down there with some gorgeous countertops, and you have a large open space which can be used for a theater, a playroom, just a bonus room to hang out. You have a utility room down there as well, which holds the furnace, the water heater, and then obviously all new windows down there. So this particular flip took me about a year to complete due to COVID delays, but I do have some helpful tips that I can give you if you're thinking about getting into the flipping business. There's definitely a lot of money to be made. You just need to make sure that you're doing it right. So if you want to hear the tips that I have for you, keep watching this video and then make sure to subscribe to my channel below. Try to lean back, sit up. What do I do? So flipping is definitely not for the faint of heart. If you're serious about making money, you have to be prepared for all kinds of things that are going to come up. No matter how many flips that I've done, there are still mistakes that come up. In this particular property, the refrigerator I had ordered was too big and the dishwasher didn't open. So at the last minute, I had to get a counter depth refrigerator, which is not the end of the world, but things do come up. It does cost money. So probably one of my biggest tips for you is measure once, twice, 3 times before you order anything, because it will cost you money if you're rushing through the project. So here's some of my probably top 3 tips for you. Timeline used to be probably number 1, but with COVID and delays in materials, you can throw that out the window. You can try to stay, you know, close to your timeline, but the chances of you actually hitting it are going to be slim to none. Have a budget. Whatever that budget is, add another 10 to 15% on top of it for things that will come up that you're not going to account for. And I think probably the next most important thing is you have to have a reliable contractor lined up. to start the project. In this market, it's very hard to get contractors. So if you buy a home and then start looking for a contractor, you're going to be in for a shock as far as what your timeline is going to look like and what your pricing is going to look like. So be prepared. If this is something that you're thinking of doing as a true business and you want to make money doing it, be prepared. Start, interviewing contractors, getting an idea of what things cost, and getting your finances in order. You have to make sure that you have the money lined up for the remodel. It's not something that you want to do after the fact. One of the most important things to keep in mind is that your budget is going to reflect directly on what price range you're in for resale. So if your resale is around $500,000 versus $1 million, you're going to pick completely different finishes. This is a higher end flip, so I really try to spend money on some higher end tile, flooring, cabinets, because people in this price range have different demands and expectations. So you don't want somebody coming in here and thinking that the remodel is cheap or it just doesn't look good. I think it's important to spend money for certain things where people walk in and they just fall in love with it, right? Because it's just so beautiful. So I might not make as much money on each flip as some other flippers do, but I really kind of pride myself on putting out a high-end product. And usually I will end up getting multiple offers and create a bidding war because the finishes are so nice and people truly do fall in love with the home. As I've mentioned before, I've helped a ton of clients also remodel their homes, whether it's after they purchased it or before we're about to list it. And a lot of the times what I hear from them is, oh, I don't like that finish, or I don't like that tile, I don't like that paint color. And I always have to remind them that they're not buying their own home, right? So just because you don't like something doesn't mean that somebody else isn't going to. What you're looking to do is to appeal as many buyers as possible, right? You don't want to go too trendy on the colors. You want to stay somewhere in the middle where you're kind of in line with what people are looking at, whether it be like right now it's white paint is in. It used to be gray paint was in. So you kind of want to stay on top of the trends. And if you're a person that really doesn't have the best taste or doesn't have the vision, make sure that you hire somebody that's a designer that's going to guide you through the process so you don't make the mistakes of picking out finishes that somebody is just not going to like. Oh my gosh, should we start a hashtag?
I kind of love it. We could do hashtag.
Hashtag Lina Krylov Real Estate. As promised, thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. So I purchased this home for $585,000. I ended up spending about $250,000 on the remodel. With closing costs and commissions, that's another $65,000. So when all is said and done, I'll walk with approximately $100,000 in profit, which is not a bad payday. And if you're doing 3, 4, 5 of these a year, that's an extra $500,000 in income that you're earning. A lot goes into flipping a home, so I'd love to be a resource for you, whether you're looking to do your first flip, moving to Colorado, or you're looking to sell or buy in the Denver metro area. Please feel free to reach out. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell to be notified anytime I drop a new video. Hashtag Lina Krylov Real Estate.